Greetings folks, it's Sarah with Obadiah's. Today I am here to show you guys the damper controls on the Pioneer Princess cook stove. So you are actually going to have 5 different levers to be able to control on this stove, and I'm going to walk you through each of those. So your primary draft control is actually going to be located on the rear of the stove. And that's going to be this little turn dial here at the bottom of the stove. This is a righty-tighty, lefty-loosey kind of situation. So when you're facing it, dialed to the left is going to be open and to the right is going to be closed. This is super important to have this open when starting your fire to get proper airflow. Your second main damper control for your fire is going to be located here on the side of the stove. This is a turn dial. Again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So rolled all the way to the back of the stove is going to be closed. Rolled to the front of the stove is going to be wide open. The other damper control I want to talk about on this model is going to be the damper control on your door. Now this Princess is shown with a glass door. This glass door is optional, okay? So you have to pay extra for it. If you have the glass door, you're going to have an additional damper built into this glass door. This is your air wash, okay? This is what brings the air up in between the glass and keeps your glass burning nice and clean. These basically, again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So when you slide them out, they're little knobs here. That's going to bring in that air from the bottom of the door and up the glass. So this is super important. If you're noticing that your glass door is burning dirty, it might be because you're not opening up your air wash. These are going to get hot too, so when the stove is burning, that's something to keep in mind. Please use like an oven mitt or a tool or a leather glove to open and close these so you do not burn your fingers. Other than that, we do have your bypass damper control, which is located right here. You can see it when I pull it out. When it is pulled out, that is going to be wide open. This is super important to make sure that this damper control is wide open when you are starting your fire. This is what's sending that smoke up the stove. Now, I always say you don't actually want to close this bypass damper for probably at least 30 minutes after starting your initial fire. The reason for that is because we want to have a good hot fire with nice clean smoke before we close this, because that's then going to circulate that smoke around the oven and put you kind of into that baking mode if it's closed all the way, okay? So that's something to keep in mind there. Then in addition to that, you do have one more damper control on the back of the stove. It's in the top middle, and this is going to adjust your grate inside the firebox. So I hope that this video on how to use your damper controls on the Pioneer Princess was helpful for you guys today. If you like my videos, please don't forget to give me that quick little thumbs up. Click the subscribe button in the corner of the channel. Thanks so much for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful day.